when did you actually realize that you want to make your career in this path only? Like, what was the point? Like, realize like, all right, I can do this for the rest of my life, even if you not do it. But yeah.
Correct. So just before this, and it's a wonderful question because this question, I myself have realized, after a few years, it's good that you're realizing, at this age, right? So wonderful question. So my journey, let me explain my journey a bit, right? So I started my career in Bangalore with Dell Technology, and then I was into finance processes and looking into finance operations, right? But my interest was not to be in finance. Okay, so I had to move on to another technology based company, and then after that, the JP Morgan, which
Mhm.
has basically given me a space to kind of explore a lot of options, because when you be part of such companies where there are a lot of areas you can explore, and you have opportunities to explore a lot. So that's where in JP Morgan, I got introduced with risk management as a concept, and then I was basically looking after a particular org's audit, and end-to-end audit, and rest of the things, right? Which also includes RBI audit. So RBI audit was like new for us, but we were just the coordinators because we have just began our career. So we were helping the risk manager of JP Morgan. So during that tenure, I've learned a lot from the risk manager. I worked a lot with him. He has also moved on from JP, and now he's into EY as a partner. So uh, that's when I realized that there are a lot of domains where I can shape up my career really well, and I've seen the career growth as well. So you need to really plan it, what you really want to do in next 2 3 4 5 years, right? And then you will certainly have a question. So my humble suggestion, which I have not done it till date, is, although you will see a lot of companies, right? I was not running for money. Okay, so what I did is I have focused, I invested in my journey in terms of what is needed to be to be trained, because I need knowledge. So you
Yeah.
see CBCP, which is the certified business continuity professional from DRI USA, and again you see a focused certification, which is ISO 22301 on BCM standard, the business continuity management standard.
Okay.
So in JP Morgan itself, while managing risk, we were managing some sites, their, business continuity. We were working as a coordinator. We were helping, the central teams. And then, we came to a level where we solely, started taking care of, documentation and, what is needed to be done. So there are a lot of things to be done. For example,
Mhm.
BIA, BCP, and a lot of things, right? So, uh, for just to answer your query, you need to kind of realize really early that what is your interest, right?
Yes.
Because if you follow a path which is not up to your interest, then you might get lose traction
Yeah.
in few days or maybe in few years. So that I would not suggest you do it. And if you see my career, overall 13 14 years in BCM, and then when I joined Wipro, uh, I was put in a situation where I was doing everything because I was into
Okay.
consulting space, and we have to support clients. So when we go to support clients, then we have to support again risk, BCM, crisis management, and a lot of other things, information
Mhm.
security, and a lot of other things.
Yeah. So, sir, I was like going through the like CV that I've provided by ma'am to me, and I've seen like you have worked for so many major banks, JP Morgan, Citibank, IDFC, and
Correct.
they're very high profiles, right? So there must be like very, very high profile customers also, clients also, and with that, immense pressure also comes for the role. So how do you manage that pressure for every day, right?
Correct. Yeah. So again, good question, right? My humble suggestion: don't think much about pressure thing, okay? Because earning money is a difficult task in this world,
Yeah.
right? So what I have done, I have kept myself, free. Whenever you go in interviews, right? They will ask you some basic question. For example, uh, are you willing to work beyond a
Mm.
particular shift timing? Are you willing to uh, like you know what is your plan, for next 2 3 4
Hmm.
5 years, right? Some people exaggerate and they start coming out by saying that no, 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 I'll not be working beyond this hour, I have family
Yeah.
and this, that, and all, right? Everybody has family, right?
Hmm.
These are all tricky questions you should be very careful about, right? These are the questions, like, which because of which you might get rejected, right?
Okay.
Coming to the pressure point, yes, slowly, slowly, like, you will feel the burden of work, because you will be like, your shoulders will be kept on loaded with,
Yeah.
responsibilities, right? So and then suppose, if you are taking care of RBI audit, the full pressure from the risk manager will be on you to deliver, something, okay,
Hmm.
on time, because he
Yes.
is getting belted on the other hand by
Yeah.
RBI, right? When I
So like,
moved on, from JP, right? When I moved on from
yeah.
JP, this like, I mean, I've worked for many companies, right? So I also don't want to kind of say that, in a particular company, like, you will have a small pressure or big pressure, but like, I mean, there are companies where the culture is good, like JP, Dell, where, they, instead of pressurizing, they'll try to also help, right?
Hmm.
One basic problem I've seen, why people get pressurized, is they don't voice out. If you have a problem, right, then you have to voice out that, I have a problem, and, I need a solution.
Yeah.
So people don't do it. That's the basic stuff, and
Hmm.
that's where, like, they start feeling pressurized.
Okay, so with that, sir, like you have said, like you should spoke out whatever problem you're facing. But don't you think, so like the pressure, like the environment they're working on, it's like you cannot trust everybody, right? Can you for that to, yeah, I can share this with my colleague, and what if he
Absolutely.
doesn't use this against me?
Yeah, absolutely. So basically what happens, like, when you go to any company, right, tomorrow you will get placed in XYZ company, right?
Yeah,
uh, you can also do research, like, before joining that company. You
yeah.
you have all rights, before
Hmm.
joining, before signing the contract of employment, you have all rights to deny.
Yes.
The only thing is, um, I want you to be free from this thought. Why? Because the first break is very difficult. The
Okay.
first break is not that easy to get it, and I've seen many people, struggling it. So if you kind of, limit your filter, by saying,
Hmm.
I'll not work beyond this schedule.
Yes.
If the pressure is beyond 50%, I'll not be there, right? My health is important. Everybody's health is important. You guys are, young, fresh blood. So don't think much about those things. When you join those company, right, you make sure you properly follow a timetable.
Okay.
So sometimes, and many a times I've seen the sincere people, uh, are not getting pressurized. Why? Because for a particular day, they know actually exactly what exactly they need to execute, and then they
Yes.
leave home. Taking rest is also important.
Hmm.
You need not to, stay in office for whole night or take your laptop, with home, right?
Yes.
So be sincere, follow a timetable, keep on discussing with your manager. So
Okay.
while my career throughout, right, so I have been constantly, I mean, having a weekly or sometimes, bi-weekly connect, with my manager to make them understand that what I am doing, are we on the right track or path, right? And these things, like, you will understand more from the experiences, because when you go in any company, you will do mistakes and you will learn from mistakes, right?
Yes.
So I used to have those meetings with my manager, and he used to correct me, and that helped me a lot. So
Okay.
the benefit, in short, is you are keeping somebody posted, right? There are
Hmm.
times when you are the only one in the team. Now think about the pressure, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's a opportunity as well, because when there is a pressure, I have seen a tremendous growth, like, in our career. And these are very good companies with very good culture. Uh, so yeah, I mean, technically, I mean, I think, you will be in the safe hands, and there are very strict HR policies which also dictates managers, that, what you need to follow as a step, to manage
Yes.
your employees,
Hmm.
what employee should do as part of a manager survey, right? Everything is there in place, right? So both the sides are equally, kind of
Yes.
cautious, right?